KPIX 5 News at 6 starts right now. Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Cook.
I'm Alan Martin in for Ken. We're going to start with the deadly collision in San Jose. Two cyclists struck by a driver this morning on Vista Park Drive. KPIX 5's Kiet Do on how a right-hand turn ended in this tragedy. Kit?
Yeah, so this is the fourth fatality involving bikers in the city in just 3 months. This is turning out to be a particularly deadly time to be a biker in San Jose. The woman who drove the SUV and hit the two bikers had stayed at the scene to cooperate with police. Word had just gotten out that one of the victims had died. She was waiting in a patrol car all morning until this moment when one of the investigators came to tell her the bad news.
Well, you can imagine she hit two bicyclists, so she's obviously very shaken up and distraught.
Just before 8 o'clock this morning, the woman was pulling out of the strip mall parking lot at the corner of Capitol Expressway and Vista Park Drive, trying to make a right turn. At the same time, the two men on bicycles were traveling southbound, going in the same direction that the SUV was turning. Investigators believe they were also in the traffic lane. Both men were hit and went down. Paramedics took both men to the hospital, where one was pronounced dead and the other suffered life-threatening injuries and is in critical condition. They both were wearing their helmets. There is a bike lane, and traffic laws say the woman should have yielded to all traffic.
Anytime you're exiting a parking lot, you have to yield to pedestrian vehicle traffic as well as bicycle as well, and so the bicyclist would have the right of way because they were already in the roadway traveling southbound on Vista Park. She was exiting a parking lot, we know, when this happened.
Today's accident was the fourth fatality in 3 months in San Jose involving bicycles. Bicycle safety has been top of mind ever since Mayor Sam Liccardo was hit by a car while riding his bike on New Year's Day of this year.
But you really got to watch the crosswalks and people sneaking through them in their cars. Everybody's in a hurry to get home.
Gene Hill has lived nearby for 47 years and says drivers roll through the neighborhood stop signs all the time.
It's really tough for bicyclists. There's a huge amount of traffic on this street. I admire them getting their exercise and getting out in this beautiful air. It's a nice neighborhood, but I'm sorry this sort of thing happens.
And investigators say that it does not appear that drugs or alcohol were a factor. They do not know yet if the driver was distracted on her phone during the time of the impact. No names are being released just yet. We're live in South San Jose. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.